The first airplane in modern history took flight in 1895 in Mumbai, 8 years before the Wright brothers flew their first plane in the U.S.A. This was a vimana, or flying machine, described in many ancient Hindu texts. PraveenMohan Youtube has documented the man responsible for flying this vimana and how the story has been suppressed in favor of the Wright brothers' version. Shivkar Bapuji Talpade was born in 1864 in Mumbai, was regarded as a prodigy, and earned a Ph.D. before the age of 30. At the age of 15, he met an elderly man, Subbaraya Shastry, who was an expert in vimanas and who wrote Vimanika Shastra. They worked together for 15 years and built a vimana that could fly unmanned and was remotely controlled. The first flight was tested before thousands of people at Mumbai beach. The vimana reached a height of 1,500 feet and was airborne for 37 seconds. In contrast, 8 years later, the Wright brothers' flight reached 120 feet and lasted 12 seconds. The Wright brothers were later funded with $25,000, but Shivkar and Shastry were denounced as con artists in a then British-occupied India. Shivkar began work on a design fueled by mercury ions, but contracted vapor poisoning while working with the liquid metal. British accused him of making explosives and confiscated his new vimana. At the time, the prosecutor, judge, and so-called science experts all agreed mercury-powered flight was not possible. PraveenMohan writes, "Today, NASA uses mercury ion engines for space travel and has publicly announced that ion engines can provide constant acceleration, reduced travel times with increased efficiency while decreasing the size of the spacecraft." Shivkar was thrown in jail and was released after a few years with the condition not to make any more machines. However, he secretly created another vimana called Rukma Vimana. Most people think that Da Vinci was the first to write about flying machines around 500 years ago, but Hindu texts and carvings show startling evidence of flying devices dating back at least 2,000 years ago.
If you feel responsibility is a power, you make your life successful.